We have now approached our concluding quarter for today, and that is Chit Chat with Manoj. This segment is a highly popular segment in many, many households. The genius host of this portion of our show is Mr. Manoj Singh. He is the founder and CEO of Caesar Productions. Today, Mr. Singh has invited a filmmaker to share the timeline and the history of film production. This filmmaker's name is Nitin Adsul. Let's hear all about film production.
Welcome to Chit Chat. I am Manoj Singh. Hello, Adab, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal. Today we are going to talk about a very near and dear topic to me, film production. And joining me for this discussion today is Nitin Adsul. He is an IT consultant, but lately now he's become a full-time filmmaker, which I want to be one day. And he's also a healthy living lifestyle coach. He has been giving seminars on Kundalini, and one day maybe we'll talk about that as well. Nitin is working on a film production. It's a true story, Parthu, and he actually is in the middle of the production. He just came back from India. He completed the shooting, and now the film is in editing. Thank you, Nitin, for coming to my show. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure, my pleasure to be here.
So tell the audience a little bit about the film you're making, Parthu.
Sure. Parthu is a film based on a true events that occurred in India from the period of 1968 to 1985. It's a story about love, courage, following a path of hope between two families, and a child who joined those two families with that message. Without going into too many details.
Of course. Yeah, we want you to see the film.
Right.
Yeah, so one of the things we all know as a filmmaker, the most important thing is the script. You talk to any director or actor, they'll say that they selected the film or decided to do this film because of the script. And so what in this story really what aspect of this story draw your attention and you said, I have to do this film and tell this story to the rest of the world?
Yeah, as you rightly said, any artist, any director, they have to connect with the story, and then the real passion comes out, and the film becomes great film. And this story is true story, and I used to hear this story from my dad, from childhood, and it was back of my mind. And when few years back, me and my production partners, when we were thinking about new stories, that story just came back to my mind. And it was a story of a lost child from northern part of India, from Rajasthan, and he was found by a farmer in southern part, where in Maharashtra, in Midwest, and how his life mission became to find the home of that person. He succeeded in that or not, that you'll see in the film, but that was the thing that my dad had put that seed in my mind. Somehow, I never knew details about it, but there was a curiosity. And when we thought about finding a good project or script, that just popped up in my mind. And then I just went to India, talked to my dad, and we actually did a lot of research and met the real people from Rajasthan and Maharashtra and developed the script. And then from there, it was just thing that I wanted to show, I wanted to visually portray through the film.
I'm really looking forward to this film. Now you have decided that you want to make this film wearing the hat of a producer. What aspects of the film, the whole process, you spend the most time on? What are the most critical pieces of making a film?
Every stage is critical. Every aspect is critical. But as you also know, you are in media also. If the foundation is not strong, the structure that you build on the top of it is shaky. So the script was definitely, we spent a lot of time on it. My production partner, who is Clark, he is also award-winning writer. So I and my other production partner, Daryl, we went to India a couple years back. We actually went to actual places where the story happened. We met the people and we developed the story. We interviewed them and found out all those intrinsic characteristics from them. Because I do believe if you want to make a film, you have to be with those people. You have to live their life. You have to see their life as they are. So we spent a lot of time gathering all this information, tricky things from their personalities, from their characteristics, the places, the symbols, the messages. And then we developed the story and then script, lot of iterations we went on the script. And we did a lot of consultations from other people. Me and my partners, we brainwashed a lot and really just spent a lot of time on script. So that was the most time spent.
Yeah, very good. I mean, that's the same message I hear from all the good directors and actors. They go and literally live that life of a character.
Right.
And yeah.
Right.
Now, so tell us a little bit more about your experience with casting. Since this is a true story and you met some of the people, was it easier to cast the actors, or what was the whole process?
Casting process was similar to here, where we audition, set out the audition notices, and people come and do the auditions. But that was for the second leads and third leads. That's the process we did. This film was shot in India, so we did all the casting in India. But we also had a different new way or unique nature that we wanted to find some actors from here, locally from here too. So we did auditions from here too. We wanted to have that balance of East and West. So producer, director, we are from here. So we wanted to give some chance to local actors here too. So we did some auditions here and found some actors, very good talent here as well, for second and third lead. But obviously for lead actors, because the movie has to have a commercial value, we need to have actors who are commercially really known people. So we did the first lead actors, 4 lead actors from India, which are known actors, and we actually looked at their profiles. I knew all these actors, and when I was, when we were done with the script, we knew that what kind of personality what actor can play. So we had a wish list of 4 actors for lead actors, actress and actors, and we contacted each of them. I had a team in India, assistant directors, and through which we conducted meetings on Skype, and we talked to them. We did not have to audition them. It's just the Skype meetings that I had. I shared the synopsis with them, and they just loved it, and they said they want to be part of it. So we didn't have to go through like a lot of hassle to find the lead actors.
Yeah, good. So now you have made films in US, and this was your first project in India. What are how was your experience, and how is it different?
Experience was different, definitely, than what we do, how we do it here. It was fascinating though. I enjoyed every aspect of filmmaking there. We went there for pre-production. We went there for scouting. So we did a lot of scouting, locations and strips. So meeting people was just nice. When people come to know that film is going to be shot in their town or in their city, they just like come and help. They just want to help. But it comes with a lot of planning. So in India, it is tough to. We are used to here that we're just going to say that I want this, I want this, I want this, and then you just get all these things. It's all very structured here.
Correct.
In India, the structure is a little bit. It's not structured, as you know. So you got to really tell twice. This is what I need. But then options comes, and then you have sometimes a better aspect. Oh, this seems interesting. Maybe what I asked for is I can change it. This is another option. So there are so many things that just happen as what people talk, as on fly. Things change, like the filmmaking and the scripting, the rehearsals in India. While rehearsing, we found out, and the actors came up with so many new things, and I welcome all those. So there was interesting experience on the filming side, but there was a lot of other hassle that we had to go through to make sure that everything is secured in advance. So all the permissions are done in advance. So there was a lot of going back and forth. Like in America, we have everything on paper, structure, online. And again we have to deal with money and cash. In India, there is a lot of we try to do everything as much as possible on accounting and checks and everything, but a day-to-day cash aspect is also required on the set or during the production. So those are different things that we enjoyed, we learned. There were some challenges, but we overcome through those.
So what criteria did you use for coming back to a true story, for selecting the locations? Was it easier because you knew a little bit about it, and or was it you still wanted to look it from the commercial aspect and maybe select a slightly different location?
I wanted to be authentic because this was a true story. I wanted to be authentic with reality. So we did not shoot at the same place where the story happened, but nearby areas. So we did go to Maharashtra, interior Maharashtra, and shot interior Maharashtra on the mountains and areas. We also went to Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, the real areas where there are deserts and sands and everything. So I wanted to be authentic, and we stayed authentic. We did not shoot in studio because I just didn't want to do it in the studio just to do it easy.
Yes, and it will look, like you said, authentic. Yeah. So what were the challenges as a director over in India?
It's the crew that you work with, the actors you work with. There are different styles. The way of approaching them, the way of getting the work done from them is a little different than here. But I did not find any major challenge as it is. We actually employed a lot of process there as an American filmmaker going there. My partners are from Hollywood, from here. So just making them understand what we are there, what we are coming through, but at the same time what they are used to. So we cannot completely change them with American style. Neither we can be like Indian style and make the film.
Correct.
There is a bridge. There has to be a where we have to meet in between.
Correct.
So we found that point where the assistant directors,
Happy
my
medium.
director of photography, happy
Okay,
medium.
good.
My DOP and all, we met together, but it went well.
Yeah, what I've seen in India is quite, the director is very involved.
Yeah.
Even telling how to do your act.
Yeah.
But over here, they leave it to the actor.
Exactly.
And they expect that they are come prepared.
Exactly, and that's what we did. I did not micromanage too much. Just give the vision and let the acting come out.
So on internet, I saw this guide published by Government of India, step-by-step guide to shooting a foreign film in India. From the government's perspective, was it easier to get the permits or the permissions, or even you need sometimes police to keep the crowd away?
Yes. So all that was necessary, yes and no. Sometimes it was easier, sometimes it's not. We needed a lot of police protection, so we had to go to police stations and do those processes. There is something that somebody wants money on the table. It's always like that. But we overcome those issues. We needed railway permission, train permission, and the railway, the head of that person that we met, and he was very cooperative. Of course, the people at the lower level are always ask for money. But if you reach the top-notch people, there are people who are really helpful.
Okay.
And we were managed. We had resources. We have connection that through which we managed to reach the top of the people and get the top people and get all the permissions.
Okay.
But it's a lot of there is a process. Always there is a process, but people don't know the process. Getting to know the process is the problem. And it is not very well documented, and that's the problem. But if you know people, they know the process, and then they can get it done.
You can finally get things done in India.
Exactly. But to get there is a challenge.
Over here it's quite an easy process. It's all online, and even the cities have their own guides for films and filmmakers.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't find that there.
So, any last minute comment you want to make, and also you can maybe talk about your strategy for fundraising.
We actually raised fund from here and from India. It was enormous that people were attached to the storyline. So we had investor package that we sent to them, and they invested in money in the film, and it is going very well. We are investing more in the marketing and promotional now. But my last as a thought is, it's people think that it's a challenge to make film in India, but it's not. You just have to go and do it. That's it.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you, Nitin, for coming to the studio.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Wish you all the best for the film.
Thank you.
And remember, don't worry, life is short. Be happy. Goodbye and all the best.
Thank you.